Good afternoon, everyone. There is this scenario here on GBPJPY that I want to share, and I want us to look at this setup together and let's see how we can take advantage of any potential opportunity that actually comes up in this market. Now, on the daily time frame on GBPJPY, it is obvious that price action has been on an uptrend. And if we look at what has been happening since the beginning of March, we saw that price action has been finding bullish momentum in the form of higher highs and higher low. But unfortunately for the GP, for the pounds, on the 20th of April, as soon as price hit 169 level, we saw a crash where we saw bearish engulfing candles come into play and price until it moved to 159.800, after which we saw another rise. So the first thing that comes to our mind is this: it's a bullish momentum and we want to take advantage of a buy opportunity, isn't it? So the first thing we'll be looking at is, okay, let us find, as we all know, after an impulse leg there is always a retracement phase. And after this impulse leg that began on the 8th of March, where it appears we're beginning to see a retracement phase in this regard. So bringing out our Fibonacci retracement tool at this point and running it through the impulse leg, we will notice that the golden zone area, which I always state to be between 50 and 78.6% of the previous impulse leg, could be identified around this area, as we can see on the chart. So I'll delete the retracement tool as it has finished its job, and zooming in closely into what is happening on price action right now, we want to be looking for a retracement into the key, the golden zone area, which we've identified between 50 and 78.6% retracement of the impulse leg, after which we'll look for structures that will support a trend continuation to the upside. And this setup could be in form of any form of reversal pattern, a breakout of structure, a retest of structure, and a trend continuation to the upside. However, to take an opportunity of a buy, to take an opportunity for a buy, we might be waiting for probably a day or two before we see price crash into this zone. So what I'm actually looking at closely was that when I scale down to, say, the 2 hours time frame here, one thing I noticed at this point is that following this retracement phase that we can see that began here, we saw that this is an impulse leg. And this impulse leg, for me, we might be looking forward to a retracement of this impulse leg, after which we see price come down into that buy opportunity zone we are looking out for. So now, how do we take advantage of a counter trend where we can actually sell this pair while we anticipate a buy opportunity within this buy opportunity zone that we've identified earlier on the daily time frame? So the first and first is this: we want to look for a sell opportunity within the golden zone area of this bearish impulse leg we have identified on the 2 hours time frame. So bringing out our Fibonacci retracement tool and running it through the impulse leg, we can see that we have a golden zone around 70, 78.6%, and 50% retracement, which I think is going to be our new supply zone. So allow me to label this the supply zone. Let's give it a red, and let's place it right inside. Good. I think this is good. Perfect. So we have a supply zone around this area. And if you see what has been happening since the later part of April coming into this new month, we saw that this retracement phase came right into the supply zone, after which we saw rejection of that supply zone in the form of lower high until we've had a final breakdown of the trend line, and then we saw a retest of the trend line earlier today. And with this setup coming forth before our eyes, I'm looking at a reversal setup already happening, lining up within that supply zone where we might be looking for an opportunity to sell to the downside. Now, with this opportunity set to be set for us to sell the GBP, where do we take the trade? So now, um, looking at the reversal setup around this area, looking at the reversal setup around this area, we will definitely look for a key level that we can use as a yardstick to guide our bearish expectation. So if I pull out my line chart at this point and then run this line around a level that shares a resistance and support at one point in time, then we can see that around 163, right on 163 level, appears to be some level that we'll be looking out for. I think 163.2 we'll be looking out for as a very strong key level at this point. So our key level is always golden. So let me put it gold, and let's thicken this a little bit. Then let's label this key level at 163.2, and let's give this a gold color. Now with our key level, oh, let's place this on the top so that we can all see. Okay, with our key level at 163.2, definitely below key level should be an area where we'll be looking for selling opportunity. So in this regard, I placed a pending order right below 162.570 thereabout, and we're looking for price to strike through that level. So I have a short position in the form of this, where I'm looking forward to my first take profit targets at around that buy opportunity zone. So I'm actually looking at 50% retracement. Okay, I'm looking at 50% retracement of the bullish impulse like we saw on the daily time frame. If you remember, let me bring back our daily time frame so we can see. So this is what the daily time frame looks like, and I said we're looking for a retracement into this buy opportunity zone, which is a counter trend opportunity, after which we can actually see if price might go further down. But as of now, we want to be looking at around 300 pips take profit target, and let's see where will our stop loss be at this point. Let's have a stop loss at around 70, 80 pips right at the top of this key level, and let's see how price action plays out at this point. So I'm looking at what's happening on the 1 hour time frame here. I'm looking if I could add one more position right below this support zone. I think that's going to be good. Let's put one more position right under that support identified here, and then let's see how price react. So at this point in time, I would like to pause the video, and I shall make sure that at every point in time I keep an update on the comment section below on my TradingView account as time goes by. Do have a wonderful day, and we hope price works as expected. Thank you.